is really important for Weber State to be considered a sustainable campus because now it has really become a part of our culture and a part of how we identify who we are as a campus. Just to provide a little bit of history, this adventure started back in 2007 when our university president, who at the time was Senator Ann Milner, signed the American College and University President's Climate Commitment. By signing on to that commitment, she committed this institution to creating a climate action plan, which we did create and adopted in 2009. She committed us to regularly conducting greenhouse gas emission audits, which we do annually and make those publicly available. And within the climate action plan, we were required to set targets for emissions reductions, to interim emissions reductions, and ultimately a final goal of being carbon neutral, which the institution in 2009 set as 2050 as our goal. It has expanded since then beyond just energy efficiency, conservation, and ultimately carbon emissions reductions. This institution is also a member of the Association for the Advancement of Sustainability in Higher Education, or ASHE. And the way that we gauge how sustainable we are is we use the STARS tracking system, which is the Sustainability Tracking Assessment and Rating System. That system allows us as an institution to compare how sustainable we are to other institutions across the nation. And it's not just based on facilities, but also how are we doing at incorporating sustainability into academics, into research, and from the social side, how are we doing at providing wellness opportunities for faculty, staff, and students, living wages for our faculty and staff, how is diversity and affordability incorporated into our strategic action and mission. So it's not just the environmental piece, but the economic and social legs of sustainability as well when you think about that complete definition of sustainability. You are working with young people who are entering into their professional careers upon completion of their degree. If we aren't preparing a future for them to live in that's worth living in, then what's the point in educating all of these students, right? We're reaching a lot of planetary boundaries right now and tipping points that are pretty darn scary. And we look at these students that we're getting ready for the future, and if we're not creating a workable environment within which they can, have healthy, happy, successful lives, then it kind of negates the point of what we're trying to do here. So it's really taking a very holistic view of, again, kind of putting our money and our actions where our mouths are, in that we are preparing people for the future, but we're also creating a future that's worth living in.